And thank you. And now to the health alert on Zika. The aerial attack against mosquitoes carrying the virus took a flight over Broward County this morning, spraying organic pesticide over several cities. Over the weekend, the controversial pesticide Nailid was also sprayed, though only over Miami Beach. Meanwhile, the political fight about Zika continues in Congress. One Democrat says without emergency money, lives are being put in danger. CBS 4's Silva Harapetian has all of today's developments.
Zika virus has changed my daily life dramatically.
Angel Small is 29 weeks pregnant and lives in Fort Lauderdale. She says her routine has changed since she learned about Zika.
It's very terrifying. I don't want my baby to have microcephaly, and because that can be a lifelong consequences coming from that.
She spoke at a news conference held by Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz at Nova Southeastern Health Professions Unit, surrounded by doctors advocating for women's health.
We know of the fact that 80% of patients who are infected with Zika are not exhibiting symptoms. They have no symptoms. What that means is asymptomatic patients are transmitting this virus to others. We have had reports of male to female transmission, hence the exposure to women of reproductive age.
It has been more than 6 months since President Obama asked for $1.9 billion in emergency supplemental funds to combat this virus. This was before the virus reached our own continental U.S. with locally born cases. This could have been avoided.
Wasserman Schultz calling out the Republicans.
For months, congressional Republicans have repeatedly put partisan politics before women's health care by inserting a provision in the Zika bills that would ban Planned Parenthood from receiving funds for protecting the public health.
Obstetrician Dr. Aaron Elkin says every day his patients ask him what to do. He says the effects of Zika are going to be devastating. This, he says, is going to get worse.
This is a time of emergency. Every day I see patients and I test them for Zika. The recommendation right now in this area is to test patients in the first and second trimester. I actually even test them now in the third trimester. There's recent studies that have shown that the Zika virus remains in the blood and its effects may not be just microcephaly.
There is a $1.1 billion bill before Congress. It is unclear if the Democrats and the Republicans will see eye to eye anytime soon, and there is only 3 weeks left in the session. Doctors are hopeful that some kind of funding will be provided before then. I'm Silva Harapetian, CBS 4 News.